You love your dog and want the best for them. You feed them, take care of them, go on walks, you do everything you can to make them happy, and you truly believe you're doing the right thing. But what if, without even realizing it, you're making mistakes that could be affecting your dog's health and well-being? The truth is, there are some simple, but super common, mistakes that most dog owners make, often without knowing it. Even the most loving, well-intentioned pet parents fall into everyday habits that can actually harm their furry friend. But hey, don't blame yourself. These mistakes aren't about neglect. They're about lack of information. That's why in today's video, we're going to break down 7 common mistakes almost every dog owner makes, and more importantly, how to avoid them so your dog can live a happier, healthier, more balanced life. Some of these are easy to fix, others need a bit more attention. But the last one is the most surprising. Only 2% of dog owners know this can actually harm their dog, and you might be doing it thinking you're helping. Thinking walks are just for potty breaks. A lot of people still think walks are just so the dog can pee and poop. But for your dog, it's so much more than that. Walks are a huge opportunity for mental and sensory enrichment. It's when they explore the world, sniff around, watch what's going on, hear new sounds, and maybe even meet other dogs and people. Reducing that to just a bathroom break is like taking a kid to the park and not letting them play. Dogs who don't get quality walks can become anxious, hyperactive, destructive, or even depressed. They need that routine to stay balanced, both physically and emotionally. So start by shifting your mindset. The walk isn't a chore, it's a gift you give your dog. Let them explore at their own pace. Sniff trees, poles, corners. Smelling is how dogs understand the world. Every scent is like a headline in the doggy news. Change up your routes when you can to keep things interesting. If the environment allows, bring some treats and play little games, like hiding a biscuit in the grass or encouraging them to hop on a bench. And most importantly, respect your dog's pace. The walk is for them, not a race against a clock. That's what gives them real quality of life, not just the potty break. Talking too much and ignoring body language. A lot of dog owners think that the more they talk to their dog, the more the dog will understand. But the truth is, dogs communicate mainly through body language, not words. Talking too much, especially when giving commands or corrections, can confuse your dog and even make them anxious. And if you ignore the signals your dog gives with their body, you might miss important clues about how they're feeling. A yawn out of context, ears pinned back, a low tail, or avoiding eye contact can all be signs of stress, discomfort, or fear. Learn to watch and understand your dog's body language. Pay attention to how they move, where their ears and tail are, how they hold their body. These signs say way more than barking ever could. And when you talk to your dog, be clear and consistent. Use short commands, the same tone, and the same words. Avoid long speeches or drawn-out scoldings. Your dog doesn't understand the words, but they definitely pick up on your energy and tone. And remember, communication goes both ways. Listen to what your dog is telling you with their body. Not enough stimulation at home. A lot of people think that if their dog has food, water, and a cozy spot to sleep, they're all set. But dogs need way more than that to feel fulfilled. When the home environment lacks stimulation, dogs can get bored, anxious, and even develop unwanted behaviors like excessive barking, chewing things up, or even self-harm. Even dogs that go on daily walks need activities at home that challenge their body and mind. After all, they spend most of their time indoors. So invest in enrichment. That can mean puzzle toys, slow feeders, scent games, treat hunts, rotating toys, or short training sessions. You can even set up little obstacle courses with pillows or boxes for them to explore. The key is to mix things up and see what your dog enjoys most. Mental stimulation is just as important as physical exercise. A mentally engaged dog is a much happier and more balanced dog. Overhumanizing your dog. It's totally natural to treat your dog like part of the family, because they are. But the problem starts when we treat them like a human. Putting them in uncomfortable clothes, carrying them around all the time, or expecting them to understand human emotions and rules can confuse them, frustrate them, and even lead to behavior issues. Dogs have needs and ways of communicating that are very different from ours. When we project human feelings or expectations onto them, we stop respecting who they really are. That can lead to things like possessiveness, insecurity, fear, or even aggression. Love your dog for who they are, an animal with instincts, a unique language, and their own needs. Instead of spoiling them with too much, give them structure, routine, clear boundaries, and lots of affection in a way they understand. Through walks, play, smells, touch, and calm companionship. Avoid over-the-top stuff like perfume, tight clothes, or loud parties. Respecting your dog's nature is one of the purest ways to show love. Ignoring signs of pain or discomfort. Dogs don't talk, but they're always communicating. And when they're in pain or uncomfortable, they usually show subtle signs that often go unnoticed. A dog that stops playing, isolates themselves, loses their appetite, licks one spot constantly, or gets cranky might be trying to tell you something's wrong. A lot of people think that if the dog isn't limping or crying, everything's fine. But dogs are pros at hiding pain, especially chronic issues like joint problems, dental pain, or spinal discomfort. So pay close attention to your dog's behavior every day. Small changes in posture, mood, or routine can be early warning signs. Take them for regular vet checkups, even if they seem healthy, and don't hesitate to get professional help if something feels off. Also, respect your dog's physical limits. Forcing play or exercise when they're clearly uncomfortable can make things worse. Taking care of your dog's health is one of the greatest acts of love and responsibility. Giving your dog human food. It's super common to see dog owners giving their pup a little bite of what they're eating, out of love, guilt, or just because the dog gave them the look. But what seems like a harmless gesture can actually be risky. A lot of foods we eat, like onions, garlic, chocolate, grapes, seasoned pasta, or fried stuff, can be toxic or cause digestive issues in dogs. Plus, this habit can lead to obesity, nutritional imbalances, and even behavior problems like begging at the table or food aggression. The best thing is to stick to dog-specific food, high-quality kibble, or natural diets made by a professional. If you want to give a treat, go for dog-safe snacks or healthy options like small pieces of carrot, seedless apple, or cooked zucchini, always in moderation. And most importantly, don't turn your mealtime into a sharing moment. Set clear, consistent boundaries so your dog understands their food is different, and that's totally okay. Bathing your dog too often. A lot of dog owners think the cleaner the dog, the better, and end up overdoing it with the baths. But unlike humans, dogs don't need and shouldn't have weekly baths. Their skin has a natural protective layer that helps maintain healthy bacteria and skin balance. Too many baths can strip that layer, causing dryness, itching, allergies, and even skin infections. On top of that, using the wrong shampoo or not drying them properly can make things worse, especially for dogs with thick coats or sensitive skin. The ideal bath frequency depends on the breed, coat type, lifestyle, and skin health. For most dogs, once every 6 to 8 weeks is enough. In between, you can keep them clean with regular brushing, damp cloths for paws and face, or vet-approved dry shampoos and sprays. And remember, dog smell isn't dirt, it's natural. What matters is keeping your dog healthy, not perfumed. Taking care of a dog is about way more than feeding, bathing, and walking. It's about understanding their real needs, respecting their nature, and giving them a life full of love, stimulation, and well-being. We all make mistakes, and that's okay. What matters is being open to learning and growing. If any of this sounded familiar, don't beat yourself up. Use it as a step toward becoming an even better dog parent. Your pup will thank you, with more balance, joy, and that unconditional love only dogs can give. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with other dog lovers. Thanks for watching. See you next time.